North Island Powell River.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. Before the Christmas break, I asked the Minister of Veterans Affairs to explain why Veterans Affairs Canada was calling veterans across the country who were already deemed eligible and were already receiving the diminished earning capacity determination and telling them that suddenly they were no longer eligible. In a specific case, the veteran was told that the office had lost the information that provided the proof of his eligibility and wanted the veteran to find the paperwork the department couldn't find. Madam Speaker, in my opinion, that is not the problem of that is the problem of the government, not the veterans. I hear from veterans across Canada about how frustrated they are when they experience having to reprove again and again serious health issues or concerns. It seems to me that we should do better for them. After my question, the minister responded. He said that he appreciated my question and would look into the situation. He promised to address it promptly. I followed up with a letter, and the veterans and I are still waiting. Fairness should be at the very core of our supports for veterans after they served us so well. So we see the reality, though, and the reality is that right now in Canada, veterans are having a huge wait list for disability supports for tens of thousands of veterans here. We see still that veterans are pointing out that the pension system is not fair in our country. With different streams, we see some veterans eligible for certain access to programs while others are not. It's not based on the need that the veteran has, but when you applied for your application. We also see in Canada that veterans who have had significant timelines missed because the workers at Veterans Affairs Canada are burning out faster than they can be replaced. I think it is absolutely appalling that in this country we see veterans who did the work on time, did not get the supports when they needed it, and now are left out of certain programs simply because timelines were missed because service providers weren't there. And most recently, Madam Speaker, we've heard from the Veterans Ombudsman report on the serious concerns around restrictions on mental health supports for families. That is seriously shocking for me. We know that veterans need a stable family. And if you have not got the supports there for that family can break down, and that's not good for veterans in this country. Veterans have fought for our country. We saw them just recently walk into horrific situations in seniors' long-term care homes in Canada during COVID. I represent Comox 19 Wing and amazed by the service that I see in our communities across Canada. For example, last year, serving members from 19 Wing went to Shamattawa First Nation to help out during the COVID outbreak. And our search and rescue folks, I cannot say enough good things about them. They help people in situations I can't even imagine walking into. Madam Speaker, when will Canada get it right and serve our men and women in uniform correctly? Why do we have service people that served our country, veterans now, who are being told you were eligible, you were receiving the benefit, but now you're not? It doesn't make sense. When will this government fix it? Thank you.
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Veterans Affairs. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Yes. Sorry, Madam Speaker, I was looking for my sound bar here. Apologize for that. I'll get started now. Madam Speaker, the Government of Canada takes very seriously any claim made by a veteran that they have been treated unjustly. We ask so much of our military members, and we know that the trauma some have suffered has severely affected their ability to earn a living after they are released.
As the department that is devoted to the well-being of veterans and their families, Veterans Affairs Canada is doing its best to ensure that the men and women who have worn the uniform and whose efforts have helped shape our country obtain proper assistance once they are no longer in service. The Diminished Earning Capacity Determination is a mechanism that Veterans Affairs uses to make sure that eligible veterans, that means that even those who after rehabilitation cannot go back to the workforce and have a job that enables them to meet their needs and their families' needs, obtain financial assistance through an income replacement benefit. A group of case managers and healthcare professionals who are very competent and highly qualified are involved in the decision-making process and make sure that veterans receive the most support possible. Veterans Affairs has the absolute priority to provide veterans with the support they need when they need it, including financial assistance, Madam Speaker.
Confirmed that VAC staff was given no direction to contact veterans who have been determined to have a diminished earning capacity or to abruptly adjust eligibility and remove benefits. If an individual veteran has concerns with the diminished earning capacity determination, they should absolutely reach out to the department so any questions can be properly addressed. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
The honourable member for for North Island Powell River. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Madam.
Sorry.
Got muted there. Thank you to the Madam Speaker, and I thank the member for his response. When I hear that response, though, my concern here is that what we're seeing is a process problem within the department, where veterans are being told, you are eligible, now you're not eligible, you might be eligible, we can't find the proper paperwork, can you send that in? And I also want to remind the member that the minister said directly to me that he would respond, that he would let us know, and we are still waiting. We are now weeks, almost 2 months waiting for a response. So if this parliamentary secretary through you, Madam Speaker, could take that back, we need to make it right. Veterans serve us. It's important that we get it right for them, and I am calling on the government to finally do that.
The honourable parliamentary secretary.
Merci, Madame la Ministre, encore une fois.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Once again, I would like to state clearly that no one at Veterans Affairs Canada was directed to communicate with veterans with regard to a decision with regard to the diminished earning capacity determination.
Mechanism exists testifies to the many risks that members of our military must face throughout the course of their military career. We are extremely grateful for all the veterans for their sacrifices that they have made, particularly to those who have suffered debilitating injuries in the line of duty. Comme toujours, le gouvernement du Canada.
As always, the Government of Canada will do everything in its power to ensure that these veterans and all other veterans benefit from proper support after they have served. Thank you.